Hey guys, it's me again. I feel like I always say that, but this is my channel. So it's me again. Today, I didn't really know what to make a video about. Shocker, I never know what to make a video about. But I'm going to be doing the Hunger Games tag. Now I just found out about this, or else I would have made it earlier. But it looks to be very fun, and so I'm going to do it. And I'll leave the questions below so that you guys can do it and you can respond to me about it, because my answer is probably going to be weird. So, number 1. What is your favorite book in the Hunger Games Trilogy? Okay, I really liked the Hunger Games, and I really liked Mockingjay. Catching Fire obviously was alright, like it connected the two, but there wasn't really anything big that I really liked. It was the same with like Twilight and everything. I liked Twilight and Breaking Dawn. I didn't like the books in between. So it must just be the beginning and ending to really get me. Number 2. How long would you last in the Hunger Games? Now, when I read this question, I was thinking about it, and I thought, I'm not the best physical strength, but I am pretty quick, and I can do strategies and everything. So I thought maybe I would get as far as Foxface, because there's a little thing like she committed suicide because she knew she couldn't fight the big fighters that were left, and so that's why she ate the berries. But I'll make another video on that. Maybe that'll be tomorrow's video. That might be tomorrow's. But yeah. So I'm pretty sure I'll get as far as Foxface. Number 3. What is the strangest thing you thought was going to happen in the books? Okay, this is really weird, and it's really weird that I actually have an answer to this question. For some reason, I was under the impression that at the end of the Hunger Games, Panem was going to blow up, and everybody was going to die. Because somebody told me about Prim's death with, spoiler, somebody told me about Prim's death with the bombs, and Gale blew up Prim. Well, I thought that they said Gale blew up everybody, so I just thought, I was anticipating that it was going to blow up, and obviously it didn't. Like, there's storylines afterward, but I was kind of disappointed when Panem didn't blow up, if I do say so myself. Number 4. How were you introduced to the Hunger Games? Well, a lot of people had, like, read it in my school, and I wasn't really reading anything at the time. I had been reading, like, I read manga, so I'm always in those. I read Twilight in 6th grade, 6th and 7th. It kind of carried over. But I hadn't read the Hunger Games yet. I didn't even know what it was. Like, it was blowing up. I knew I wanted to see the movie, but I knew I wanted to read the book first. And I read the Hunger Games in about 3 days. And Catching Fire and Mockingjay took about a month each, because I'm just like a really slow reader. But the Hunger Games was just rapid fire, read. Number 5. What was your favorite moment in the Hunger Games? My favorite moment in the Hunger Games had to be, well, obviously I love the reaping, but like I really liked, I don't know, do I even have a favorite moment? I like the reaping. Well, I didn't really like it, but I like that scene. My favorite moment is probably like every time Peeta and Katniss are together. Because the thing is, I don't like Peeta. I don't like Josh Hutcherson is not my favorite. Like, I absolutely, not despise Peeta, but I don't really like Peeta. I like Gale better, but for Katniss, I like Peeta better. I would never have Gale and Katniss together. It's just, it won't work out, in my opinion. So every time Peeta and Katniss are together, that's my favorite part. Number 6. Who is your favorite villain? Now, I know this is really unoriginal, but my favorite villain actually is President Snow and President Coin. I love those two. I just really didn't know that President Coin was going to be a villain. Like, I thought she was going to be, like, mean and everything. And I knew she was going to be mean, but I didn't know she was going to be, like, a villain. But President Snow, I absolutely love him. Like, I love the whole color scheme, like the white and the red, and I like how they did the roses, and like he smells like roses, and he's supposed to look like he has all this surgery and everything. It's just, I love his character. Oh, number 7. Who is your favorite character? My favorite character has to either be Effie or Octavia, Flavius, and whatever the other, like the prep team on Katniss' side. I love them. They're just amazing. Number 8. what district would you live in? Now, I don't know all the districts, but I know that, like, I know a few of them. And I have been told, actually, that I would be in District 1 or 2, like, the career districts. Not because I'm, like, into fighting or anything, but just, like, they're so, like, Lady Gaga-ish. Like, they're just out there and crazy, and I was told that that's where I would fit in. If not there, I would be in the capital, I've been told. Which is really bad now that I think about it. But that's where I would be. 9. What was the most emotional moment in the books for you? The most emotional moment in the book and the movie was when Rue died. Like, I don't cry in movies or whatever. I had never cried in a movie before I saw the Hunger Games, and I cried after Rue died. Like, I was kind of holding it in, and then when Katniss, like, whispered, I'm sorry, I just cried. It came. I don't know. 10. What item from home would you bring with you into the arena? I don't even know. Like, I think my teddy bear, I looked up because my bed's up there. Like, I'll show you. I'll do a room tour sometime. But a bear that my dad gave me right before he passed away, I'm pretty sure I would bring that. Because that's, like, the only thing sentimental I have. Number 11. What was the most evil plan someone made in the books? I think the most evil plan probably, I can't remember who made the plan, but I know it wasn't Gale. It was like to frame Gale. I think President Snow or Coin made it. But when they blew up Prim and the children, I'm sorry, that wasn't necessary. Just blow up Katniss. Just don't blow up Prim, blow up Katniss. Number 12. What are you looking forward to most in the film? Well, I've already seen the film, but I'll just do this anyway. I was really looking forward to seeing the big cornucopia, like the golden cornucopia. No. Can we just take a minute to put a picture right here of what the cornucopia actually looked like? Do you see that? It's like clunky and gray, and it looks like a whale. I don't even know what they were doing. Like, what are you doing, people who made the Hunger Games? Like, I really loved how we got to look into the game makers, but the cornucopia is like the main thing. Like, you see the cornucopia, and that's how you know, oh, it's the Hunger Games. It was a whale. I'm sorry. Alright, guys. That was my Hunger Games tag. I'll put the questions down below. Remember to ask me questions for my Q&A, and I tag everyone to do it. Alright, bye!